Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Hi, hello, good morning, welcome. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi, hello, welcome. Hi. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Welcome. Welcome. Hi. Wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. Sorry, I overslept a little bit. This is why I have an alarm at 10. Even though that's usually when my stream starts, this is why I have an alarm at 10. Because sometimes I don't wake up before that time. And it makes me feel like Dookie. Because I am now super sleepy. But hi, welcome. Hello, hi, good morning. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Good morning, Val. Congrats on first. Welcome. And mac and cheese wedge. Hi. Hello. Welcome. Wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. Why does the goofy say wee wee wee? Chat chat room, why? Are they so bright? I'm so damn eepy. Me too. I kept having this weird dream as I was falling in and out of sleep this morning because of my alarm. That sometimes happens. My alarm comes on, I turn it off, and then I go back to sleep, and my dream keeps going. I think it was something about Spider Man. I think I was Spider Man. And the alarm turning on and off was like the villains coming to stop me or whatever. Isn't it weird how dreams work like that? Like dreams are aware of the things around you and incorporate it into the dream sometime? That is weird. Little goober, it is indeed a little goober. Hi Ninja Link, welcome. Anyway, speaking of Marvel, actually speaking of Spider-Man, look at these goobers. I just wanted to doodle them. for no reason. Like when you piss the bed and you dream about it too. I remember one specific moment where I remember one specific dream where I was hiding from some kind of monster in a dream, and then I could feel it come closer and closer and closer. And just as it got just close to me, my mom woke me up. That was a funny coincidence, I think. I think that was funny coincidence. Also, by the way, it is music request today, so like send in your music request, please. Eagle flies over the thing, and the last lion roars. The last dust fell in the shadow of the forest. He may be old and more of believing at the last unicorn. Hi, Kier. Hi, long time no see. Welcome. Coffee. And you look to the north, where the pale moon is rising, and it seems like all is dying, and would leave the world to mourn. In the distance, hear the laughter of the last unicorn. I'm alive. I'm alive. And look out the past. Can we talk about the Nintendo Direct yesterday? We're getting another Metroid Prime. We're getting Metroid Prime 4. All you Metroid heads out there are gonna be so happy about that. Also, Tomodachi Life is back after like 10 years. But enough about Metroid. We didn't get nothing for Nintendo's true cosmic horror franchise. Gurmy. Where the fuck is my boy Nintendo? Where is he? Where the fuck is he? He hasn't had a mainline game in like, fuck, when was it? 2022. Fuck. When the boat is upside down. Kirby franchise. Kirby series. Let's see. Why am I? Okay, if we go from Return to Dreamland, going up, Don't ever let me go. Clearing away the smoke. How could you all have known? Return to Dreamland came out 2011, and then Triple Deluxe in 2014, Planet Robobot 2016, Star Allies 2018, Forgotten Land 2022. It's about damn time that we get a new one. Technically, we got Return to Dreamland Deluxe in 2023, but that was like Shadow Generations type situation. I didn't get that game. Never played Metroid in my life. Samus is hot dog. Don't ever let me go. Also. This new Marvel game that is coming out. It's not anything special on the surface. It's just a cool like 2D beat 'em up game, right? But then you see her. Where is she? There she is. Oh my god. My wife. No! My wife. Phyla Vel is in a game. Guys, she's in a game. Holy fuck! She's in an actual game. Not in a million years would I have thought that they put Phyla Vel in a game that doesn't revolve around the Guardians of the Galaxy. But no, she's just here alongside Captain America and Wolverine, which is kind of weird because she's usually with the Guardians of the Galaxy. But I mean, I guess Nova is here. There he is with his weird mullet for some reason. But like, that's cool. That's a cool version of Nova. Also, someone we don't see as often as someone like Spider-Man, Wolverine, or Storm. But like, at least he has long history and is well known and has appeared in a lot of things. Phyla has not, and it is so cool to see her here. Oh my god. She looks so cool. Oh my god. No, shut up. Also, fucking Annihilus as the main antagonist of the game is something I never thought would happen. Unless it would be like a Fantastic Four kind of game. But no, they just put Annihilus as the main guy. Which is really cool to see as well. Couple of deep cuts here, and I appreciate that. Oh my god. Wait, there are hidden characters? There are more than just those characters? Could it be? Could it be? Could we? Could we? Could we? Could it be? Could they have Moondragon there? Phyla Vel's actual wife? I'm sorry I lied to you. She's not actually my wife. She already has a wife. Unfortunately. But that's enough Marvel for today. Let's keep going, Mr. Fantastic. I am second man now. You're raising the dead. Yeah. Oh my god, speaking of Marvel news. Okay, sorry, we're not going to stop talking about Marvel. They announced the main cast of Avengers Doomsday, and I have opinions, not about anyone who's there, but about those who aren't there. I'm going to be completely honest. There are some omissions that feel really weird. Though people are saying like, oh, it's because they're saving some of the cast for Avengers Secret War, which does make sense. When they have so many characters at this point, they would save some of them for later. But Loki is gonna return in Avengers Doomsday, which I think is really cool. I didn't I Back when Loki season 1 came out, I totally expected that to happen, but considering the end of Loki season 2, I didn't think that would be happening. Also, they did confirm that Doctor Doom in okay, this is a little this is technically a spoiler, but it has come from official sources, so like don't so like I don't know what to tell you. But they have confirmed that the Doctor Doom in that's coming to the MCU is in fact an alternate universe Tony Stark. Hence the casting. And uh, I I don't know how to feel about that. I hope I really, really hope that they will have a proper Doom show up as well to be like, you fake Doom, get out of here. But they're just keeping it secret to be a more of a surprise. But I don't know. I'm sorry, Gear. I cannot accept that one video you sent in because it's not music. I'm sorry. That is not a music. That is one of my VODs from 2023, no less. I'm gonna have to remove that from the queue. I'm sorry. That's what happens when you're on some goofy shit. But I will switch over to the music request. Will you to imply your voice is not music? It's not. Plain and simple, it's not. Also, the VOD is from 2023. Come on, it's not gonna sound good. But speaking of the casting of Avengers Doomsday, they waited to mention Pedro Pascal at the very end, because the way they did it was through this long ass live stream where throughout the live stream they would show the chairs, those movie chairs with the names of the actors on it. So they would gradually introduce all of them. And Pedro Pascal was all the way at the end, which means Mr. Fantastic is probably gonna be a major character in Avengers Doomsday, which makes sense, and I'm excited for that because I just like Mr. Fantastic a lot. I'm probably in the minority of actual Mr. Fantastic fans. Like most fans would be like, oh yeah, I like the Fantastic Four as a group. But I think it's a very unpopular opinion to have Reed Richards as your favorite. It would be really funny if they confirm real Victor Von Doom is fucking Tom from the Sonic movie. It would be funny, but he doesn't have Victor Von Doom vibes. Also, when they do have a proper Victor Von Doom, please let him be called Victor Von Doom. None of this Victor Van Dam crap. Let him have a goofy name. It's a comic book movie. You already laughed at Doc Ock's name in Spider-Man No Way Home and had the fucking guy in Doctor Strange comment on how strange Steven's name is. I'm tired of this shit. It's a comic book movie. Embrace that. My least favorite trope in any movie is being ashamed of the source material. And it happens so often. Yes, I know Victor Van Dam was from the comics, but it was from the Ultimate Universe. Recognize that song? It was JoJo. It was a JoJo and Doom mashup. That sounded cute last time. It was indeed. Comic book movies trying to take themselves way too seriously when they revolve around motherfuckers running around their underpants with crazy wacky no you abilities. I mean, it's not impossible to pull it off with more serious characters, like the Hulk, for example. You can make a very serious Hulk movie that is about like um mental issues and stuff. They did that with Moon Knight. Moon Knight was really like freaky at times. Also, it seems like the Thunderbolts movie that's coming out will also have some horror vibes to it because they're fighting the Void, who's messing with like reality and shit. How are you, Melon? I'm fine. Then again, Thunderbolts is also gonna be very jokey, apparently, which I'm looking forward to seeing. I love Alexei. I didn't see the original. I didn't see Black Widow, the movie. I never saw that. Um, but I've seen clips of Alexei, and he's really funny, especially in the Thunderbolts trailers. I need to see more of that man. I don't think I'll see Thunderbolts in theaters, but I definitely am excited for it. Definitely more excited than I was for Captain America: Brave New World, but that's mostly because I'm not a huge Captain America fan in general. Which like you can't really blame me for not being a huge Captain America fan. It's Captain America. I mean, I like him as a character. Steve Rogers, that is. I like Falcon too. I like Sam Wilson, but I've just never been huge on those movies. I am gonna be honest. I did like Thor: Love and Thunder a bit. I liked it a little bit. I thought it was funny. I thought it was charming. Not the goat stuff. I didn't care for the goat stuff. I thought that was overdone. But otherwise, I thought it was fun. a good adaptation of the Gore storyline? No, but I liked it. I also did like I also really liked the Eternals movie. Okay, really liked is an exaggeration, but I liked it. And I'm not even a huge fan of the Eternals. I barely knew anything about the Eternals before the movie came out. I knew that they existed. I knew that they were a group of people called the Eternals, but I didn't know anything about them. But I did actually like the movie. Who are the Eternals? Are they eternal? I mean, yeah. They are eternal. Do they always come back like funny Willy Afty? In fact, they do. When they die, they just fucking come back. The Eternals was good. I did not like Love and Thunder. Not my kind of movie. Yeah, that's valid. I wasn't actually huge on Thor Ragnarok. Not gonna lie, but I did like Love and Thunder a little bit. I found it funny. Oh, I didn't do this as another layer. I'm silly. I'm so silly. But Shang-Chi though, I think Shang-Chi is still my favorite movie out of the out of Phase 4. It's not my favorite thing out of Phase 4. That would go to actually maybe it is Shang-Chi. It definitely has competition with Moon Knight and Loki. I love and I also Thunder. Which by the way, Shang-Chi is returning in Avengers Doomsday, which I am so happy about. Moon Knight is not returning, which is upsetting because I want to see more of him. I want to see Moon Knight in a group setting. It's fine to have him in his own solo thing where he's the focus, but I want to see how he interacts with other people when he's not the focus, when he's not the POV. I want to see him from an outsider's POV. I think that would be really fun. Marvel Rivals, for example, where like even when you play as a character, you're not really their POV. You're just sort of controlling them as they're going around doing their own thing. So the voice lines are just like you don't understand the thought process. They just say things and it's really funny. And I love the interactions and voice lines from Moon Knight. And I want to see that in the MCU. Even though he is kind of different in the MCU, they're playing more into the Egyptian side of him and treating the DID a lot more seriously instead of just, oh, I have multiple personalities. Haha. Isn't that quirky? Like some of the comics do, which, you know, it's valid. Obviously, there are people out there with DID and they should be represented positively. But you know, I just want to see more Moon Knight. I love Moon Knight. Hope Chadwick Boseman comes back. I haven't seen him in a while. Oh. Wakanda forever. Rest in power. Oh, this is Sonic music. This is Twinkle Carts. Twinkle Cart. I can sniff out Sonic Adventure from a mile away. The first one, that is. Or can I just be like Black Cat, Black Panther, Black Tiger? How many more black feelings can they make? That reminds me of a joke I said the other day to my sibling, but I don't think I can say it on stream because it's a little bit unfunny. It's funny as just a random thing to say, but the punchline is just sort of, haha, doesn't that sound weird? It's like if Black Cat and Catwoman fused together, would their name be Cat Cat or and you can fill in the blanks yourself. Black woman. That just hit me. That just hit me the other day, and I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. As a black man, I approve of the superhero we should design her. How would you design a superhero named Black Woman? You could either go the super like oblivious route of like having this like almost like Mistress Death kind of design where like she's a woman and she wears black because she's dark and death themed, and so she's called Black Woman. Completely oblivious to what that would actually mean. On the complete opposite side of the spectrum, you could make the most racist superhero of all time, playing into every stereotype. But that obviously is not the way to go. Like a person of color, or I do not draw in color, I prefer stencils. Racist superhero with correct information, like from King of the Hill series. What? Guys, did you know that there's a Captain America villain called the Hate Monger, who, I kid you not, is a reincarnated Adolf Hitler whose supervillain suit is a like black and purple Klansman outfit. This is real. Marvel did that. Who put on Alvin and the Chipmunks?
to race in that show, but they can spell where you're from. The person is like super educated just to be racist. Oh my god. Alvin, aren't you like 12? Was this actually in the movie or did someone make this? I haven't seen the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies in years. Because who takes the time out of their day and decide, I want to watch a movie. Let me watch the fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. No functioning adult does that. Even if you're a huge Alvin and the Chipmunks fan, you'll just watch the OG movies. Mark, what my Alvin and the Chipmunks DVD? Mark. Do I still have my DVDs of the Chipmunks movies? I had the first one and the second one when I was a kid, mind you. Also, not to flex, but I have two copies of that. I have two DVDs of the Simpsons movie. No biggie. Oh, this is Steven! Oh my god, I love Steven! From one of the games, one of the games, the mobile game. Are they on Steam? Or are they just on mobile? No. What I expected. Omar, it's me, your son part. I have come to survive in this Fortnite. Do you think Bart would be cranking 90s in Fortnite? They were on Steam before I literally owned them. Maybe they're. Maybe they were removed because there's no support for them anymore. It was first released on the Apple Arcade catalog in November 2019. Later for PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S, Nintendo Switch, and Steam, February 2021. It was delisted on December 2024. What? I just missed it. That's Unleash the Light, though. But it does say alongside all the other Steven Universe games. Was it gone delisted when Cartoon Network shut down? Wait, Cartoon Network shut down? Deadass? No. For real? Doesn't seem like they were fully shut down. Only their website. Okay. Warner closed the studio in like 2023. I must have not caught the memo. Well, then I hope that fucking they'll find other ways to make new shows. I mean, Adventure Time is still making stuff semi-frequently. And while it's not actually regular show, the creators of regular show made a new show called Close Enough, which is actually pretty good. I watched it. And I liked it actually a little bit. It's a more adult show than regular show, but it has the same feel. If you like regular show, you'll like Close Enough. Just saying. I'm just saying. Also, Steven Universe is, no, not Steven Universe. Sorry, I meant Adventure Time. Are still making things semi frequently. The channel still exists, but it's just whatever HBO allows to air. Now it's not its own thing anymore. Man. I love that you requested an AMV with a bunch of clips of fictional vampires in it. Because it's such a funny thing to see the footage of fucking the My Little Pony episode where Fluttershy turns into a vampire, directly followed by Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I reject my humanity, Twilight. Oh my god. If you had the choice, would you become a vampire? This is something I've been thinking about semi frequently recently. Cause like I don't want to reject my humanity. I like being human. I like pretending to be human because I am a robot alien moth creature. Ah ha 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 ha. I shall stretch. Do you guys think Reed Richards ever needs to stretch? I mean, he already has elastic limbs. Like, surely he doesn't need to stretch because his body doesn't, tense up at all. if he sits in a complete shrimp posture, it won't affect his actual like spine at all. Because he's super elastic, he can just whoop, and it's back to normal. Right? He doesn't need to stretch because he, you know what I'm trying to. I like having thumbs, but if I could, I would like be a cat, maybe a cat anthropomorph. Brain posture, that reminds me of Persona 4. I love Persona. Persona 4, that's the yellow one, right? With the TVs, yeah. I wonder what primary color they're gonna use for the next Persona game whenever that comes out. What color and what theming, you know? Because Persona 4 was red and had this cool. I don't know enough about Persona to actually talk about this. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up now. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know the true aesthetic of Persona. Ads are over. Welcome back, chat room. Also, hi Elsing, welcome. You're planning on streaming Persona 3 to 5 someday? It would be very cool. I would definitely consider it if I had the games. The same way I did try to stream Danganronpa, but it didn't want to agree with my stream. It didn't want to be streamable. The game stole my cursor. It wouldn't let it go. It frustrates me to no end when games do that. It's a cursor heavy use visual novel though. Yeah, but the problem is when the cursor does not leave one screen and I can't move it over to the second screen where I have my OBS. Even if I pause the game, it doesn't read the cursor. I usually get it too by using Windows key. Maybe I'll test it out, and if I figure it out, I can stream Danganronpa. But as of right now, I have I'm just struggling. You guys know the phrase asshole? What? Is your music loud for anyone else? I mean, it's probably not louder than me. I'm coming through very loud. Asshole, always ask for advice but never doing what the advice was and doing the opposite. Man, you don't have to call me out like that. Oh my god, I'm so mad that I can never find black lipstick. I can't find it anywhere. Not a single store in my area has black lipstick of any kind. Yo, guys, calm down with the fire. Oh my god, it's the song from the Sonic movie. It's the British. It's the British from the Sonic movie. They're coming. I don't understand a word he's saying. I don't understand the British. I am serious though. I do not understand what he's saying. I mean, I have both a Sonic song that says fuck and one that says pussy. Sonic really needs to fix his potty mouth, if you ask me. I love that really sharp inhale she does. I know it's technically not considered great or professional singing, but it adds emotion, and I love that. We said we wanted edgy Sonic back, and we understood this excitement. I fucked up the hand, didn't I? Oh, I was wrong in the wrong layer all along. Oh, fuck. I hope I didn't fuck up anything on the hair. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, good. Sonic will be written by Vipsy Pop and say, I'm fucking Sonic. Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. The fucking military has mistaken me for the likes of you. No. But if it was written by Vipsy Pop, then would all be obviously they would have to change him from blue to red. I say this as a fan of Hell of a Boss and Aspen Hotel. It's just funny to make fun of Vipsy Pop. For no other reason than having a sense of humor. Because her writing is a little bit silly. All his fans will be black and white, and he will be 100% skinny and wear a pinstripe suit. Oh my god. There he is. Why do you know the default Alistair plus by heart? It's because of all the memes. Fucking blank character if they were drawn by Vipsy Pop, and it's just like very lazily drawn a character over the basic Alistair pose. I love that meme so much. Who put on Lion King? I mean, I don't mind it. Just a little surprising. The Sonic Shadow Box. Alistair B will go crazy. Oh my god. If theoretically the Sonic the Hedgehog cast and the Hazbin Hotel cast were fused together, who parallels who? Who would be who? Who is who in the cast? That's a good question. I honestly don't know. I feel like the obvious one is, Sonic is Charlie, which would then make Amy Vaggie? Kind of, sort of, not really. I guess. That actually kind of worked. Oh my god, Amy's Latina? How did I know it was gonna be Danganronpa? I had a sneaking feeling about myself. Oh yeah, oh, it's because this is the opening song to the first game, isn't it? And I had to listen to it several times because I had trouble opening the game. That's why I recognized it. Sonic Charlie is a no-brainer. Vega would be Tails. Both fulfill the same purpose thematically without the gay romance though. Let's get Shadow because yeah, that one's pretty obvious. It was probably Surge or something. Alistair is Eggman. Angel is Rouge. Yeah, I guess. Not the Rouge sexual assault storyline. But then that leaves Nifty. Sonic doesn't really have little gremlin characters. I guess the closest thing is Surge, because she's a little bit more chaotic, but she's not really like weird and gremlin like the same way Nifty is. Nifty is Omega. I will not be taking questions. You know what? I see that. I can see that. I still remember I made a joke on Twitter. I made a joke on Twitter. And people took it way too seriously. I made a joke on Twitter because people are like, "Oh, Nifty is the only straight character in the show." And I made a joke that was something like, "She probably doesn't even know what straight or gay people are. She's too out there." I don't remember what exactly the joke was, but I remember a lot of people were like, she lives with a bunch of gay people. Why would she not know what gay people are?" And I'm like, please, it's a joke. It's a joke about her not being all there. Oh, I remember. It was someone had made a tier list of which has-been characters would be homophobic or not. And someone had put Nifty as an ally. And I was like, there's no way. She doesn't even know what gay people are. She probably doesn't know what gay people are. And people took it way too seriously. Which is why, people, we don't make jokes on the internet. I don't think I want to do the sweater-like design anymore. I feel like it would just look weird on Reed right now. Bro got the Eggman zipper sleeves. They're not zippers. They're just some astronaut shit. I don't know. Yeah, this is not gonna look great. I'm sorry, Reed. I'm gonna take away your stripe privileges for now. And before I do anything else, I'm gonna color you. Susan, give me your color. When I'm just a silly little fantastic guy. Exactly. How can people bear to hate Mr. Fantastic? Doom's on some weird shit. Like, who beefs with this guy? Except Doom. Namor. Tony at some occasions. A lot of people beef with Mr. Fantastic. His wife sometimes. Why does this sound so familiar? Why does Peter have so many ops? He's literally just a guy. I don't know. Old Jonah's fault. It's all Jameson's fault. I can smell it. I swear everyone J.K. Simmons plays is built to be a hater. Not Cave Johnson. He's not really a hater. He's just sort of an old man. An old conservative man. But in spite of that, he's not much of a hater. He's a hater of life giving him lemons. You know what? You're right. I did not consider that. Now get me pictures of Spider-Man. That sounded like Backstreet Boys for a second. I could have definitely stylized the arms better now that I think about it. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot glove detail. Yeah, that's nice. Eh, I forgot the buckles on his straps. Ah! Stretch. Maybe I made their designs too complicated. Maybe I should simplify it in some part. What is this, a cyber sea shanty? Deltaing my rune. Keep me to my keep me to this word. Keep me to it. When I reach
Caesar just followed.
Welcome, Caesari. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Keep me to this word. When I hit when I hit um 1,000 followers, I'm gonna I'm gonna under my tail, if you know what I'm saying. Keep me to that word. Because I want it to be special. I want my first Undertale playthrough to be special. I've never played Undertale before, even though it's such a huge game. Also, I will stretch my also congrats on second. Oof, stretch. Yum yum yum. Thank you. Face up, it gives you hell, up, it gives you hell. You walk my way, it gives you hell, it gives you where's your fence love? Where's that shiny car? Did it ever get you far? Never so tense love, never fall so hard. But do you truth be told, I miss you. Truth be told, I'm lying. See my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell.
You walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you find a man that's worth a damn and treats you well, then he's the fool, you're just as well, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. Tomorrow you'll be thinking to yourself, now where did it all go wrong? But the list goes on and on. Be told I miss you, and truth be told I'm lying. When you see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. I dedicate this song to my 7 evil exes. And the man that's worth the damn and treats you well. The fool you're just as well, hope it gives you hell. That gives me an idea. That gives me a super funny idea. Am I actually gonna go with the idea? Probably not, but it's a funny. I think it's pretty funny. You see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. You find a man that's worth the damn and treats you well. Oh, you're well, hope it gives you, it gives you hell. Way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. This song you sing along, but you'll never tell. And you're the fool, I'm just as well, hope it gives you hell. Hear this song, I hope that it will give you hell. You can sing along, I hope that it puts you through hell. He's such a silly guy. Boy band time. Gonna give to Colin Chaos a super epic heartbreaking breakup song in Sonic Adventure 3. That would be kind of fun. Even though the point is kind of that they're one. Maybe not literally anymore. I don't think I'm actually gonna have them fused. But they're still working as one. In sync. What's next? They're on the back street. What are they, the new kids on the block? Floating red over both of them inside as Team Fly character. No. I mean close, but no. It's just it's
It's chaos with the red orb. Oh my god, it's so spooky. I'm half expecting this to be the Six Flags theme, even though I know it's not. Illinois reference, I love Six Flags. I've never been to a Six Flag, which is not a surprise considering I'm not from America. And I've only been there once. And I went to Disney. It was fine. I was very young when I went to the US. It was so fucking hot. We went to Florida. We went to fucking Florida. And what do you think happens when you put a Scandinavian person in Florida? They melt. Because we're like made of snow. It was unbearable at times. Even though we went in fucking November. We went in November. No, maybe the yellow fingers are better. As an American, let me tell you, Arizona, Hawaii, and Florida don't get cold. Fucking hell. But at least I went to Disney. That was fun. Like the only good thing I can say about that trip. And I went to a Chuck E. Cheese before FNAF was a thing. So like that was fun. That was cool. I can be one of those assholes that is like I knew about Chuck E. Cheese before it was cool, which is not really a flex outside of which is not really a flex in America, but outside of America, it is kind of a flex because Chuck E. Cheese is a very American thing. I've never seen anything like it outside of America. Then again, I haven't been to many places outside of America, outside of Scandinavia. I mean, so I couldn't tell you. Chuck E. Cheese definitely had a huge resurgence in popularity after FNAF came out, right? There's no way it didn't. Like, there had to have been like suddenly everyone wanted to go to a Chuck E. Cheese. Melanie Santiago she only speaks Cantonese. What? I don't even understand what you mean by that. He definitely looks a little bit. Actually, gonna do a funny. I'm gonna do a funny. The dots don't change size. That's why I don't use this. That's why I don't use this brush anymore. All right, it's fine. What if I? No, that look. No. Definitely not. Definitely not. Do I have it? Okay. Hmm. Well, not great. Oof. What is the origin of this song, by the way? Is it an official song? Should you go to bed? It's like 6 a.m. But I leave you with this banger. Okay. Hope you sleep well. Huh? That actually doesn't look bad. I like that. Yes, I like that. I like that very much. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work for his hair. Easy fix, I just don't do it for his hair. It's okay, I love doing colored outlines. Why is Sue's outline so much thicker? It's the same with Ben. It is the same with Ben. What did I do wrong? Uh-oh. Do I have do I have to go over it again? I don't want to do that. Anyway, let me add cool outline color to Mr. Dutting. Hell yeah. I love Marvel Rivals! Are you waiting? Can't believe they made a fucking anime intro for Marvel Rivals. And for some reason, there's no Japanese version. Not officially, at least. Openings have a weird effect on me. Cause like usually the lyrics mean nothing. The lyrics are usually just generic. Oh, uh, destiny, fucking friendship, all that kind of shit, with some motifs that relate to whatever themes the thing is about. But there's something about the instrumentals that makes it feel like it has meaning when in reality it doesn't really. There's no there's no meaning here. It almost looks done. I still think this thing looks the best out of all. Not gonna That actually looks really cool. Stretch. Oof. I need to go to the bathroom. Can we get an? Can we get a? Can we get a? Can we get an extra couple of song requests in so I can adjust the audio before I go to the bathroom, so you don't request one when I'm gone and it's just blasting the music loudly the entire time. Please. Thank you. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry. Oh, not what I meant to. Ah, Just queued a couple of Warframe songs. I see that. I appreciate it. I'm not a fan of Warframe personally, but I know that Lucy really likes Warframe. So isn't that a wonderful thing? When even if it's this thing that you're not into, even if it's not something that you're into, when someone you care about is into something, then you can appreciate it. You don't like it. I mean, it's not my kind of game, pretty much. I have nothing against it, obviously. It's just not my thing. I'm indifferent to it, as it were. I know this song really well because Lucy really likes it. Also, the online song that played earlier. I know them pretty well for the same reason that you guys might know Starlight Brigade really well. It's just always there. Speaking of Lucy, I'm gonna shout out Lucy just because uh I love her. Is that the right one? Did I spell it right? I did. Ah, I need a new clip player thing. This Twitch Guru is not working. I don't know what happened. I've tried refreshing it. I've tried getting a new link, but it's not working. Working in the coal mine, going down, 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 working in the coal mine. Not done with job searching for this month? Have you found a job? No? Aw. Man, I really should get into. I should really get on that one of these days. I have a job, but it's a temporary job. Ah. Well, I hope you can find a stable job. They definitely did pull off the early 2000s boy band vibe. obviously boy bands are still around. Nowadays it's all about, the K-pop boy bands. But like their sound has the sound has changed over the years, but this is distinctly like early 2000s. Work around 40 to 120 hours a month, and to get unemployed benefits, I need to send 6+ job applications each month. Oh, interesting. Gotten one interview. Ooh, exciting, but also scary. I've only been to one job interview, and it was I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I don't like interviews. I'm not good at selling myself. No, I don't believe I have much. Just realized that that was still there. The clip thing. I think I sent about 60 applications, so not great. Ooh, well, I believe. Because I have to go back to school to even get a basic job at McDonald's. Yeah, the job market is eh. I forgot to add these details on the belt. I just sort of. Here we go. I also forgot the little book. I think I did add on. I did add on bed. I'll fix it up later. I kind of need to get this done before April 1st if I want to do the funny. And then when I have done the funny, I can take more time to refine it. Since I have to draw the whole fourth guy as well in that time. Because this YouTuber that uh I don't watch too often. I don't watch his long form videos. I sometimes watch his short. Um he's called TB Skian. He's a Danish character design guy. He makes a lot of uh videos about character design and stuff, analyzing character designs in games and stuff. Um and he doesn't do he didn't do regular videos for Marvel Rivals, but he did on his like uh one of his other channels where he just posts like unedited like rambling videos. Um he made videos just very casually unscripted going over his thoughts on the Marvel Rivals characters. He did that back in season 1 with the launch cast. Um But just the other day, he finally uploaded a video going over the Fantastic Four, and he made some great points about their designs, and it made me really reconsider some of what I've done with them. I do like the spacesuit design, so I'm definitely gonna keep that, and of course the blue. But I want to make them more. I want to make them stand out more, if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. Do I make sense? Yeah, do I make sense? Or are the inner machinations of my mind an enigma? One of your one of your arms is wrong. One of your arms is too short. Maybe it's just that it's too long, actually. Looks a little bit better. Oof. I completely forgot about the music. I was so locked in for a second. Jump scare indeed.
Gilster underscore 262 just followed.
Gilster262, hi, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I like your model, it looks cute and pretty. Thank you. I made it myself. But hi, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. Don't know for how long I will be streaming, though, unfortunately. Hmm. Oh, that's a nice beat. Oh my god, that's a weird doohickey he's playing on. I didn't even check the video until right now. The marble machine, kind of cool. It does look. I thought her feet looked a little big. They still look a little big. But now her shins also look a little big. Fix that. a little better. If I now just ads are playing and there's no songs in queue, so I think I'm gonna end the music request there. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but we are going to end stream pretty soon. So I'm just gonna go back to Spotify for now. And let's see. How does she look? I honestly think she looks a lot better now. I just needed to give her a little bit slimmer shins. I like her. She's cute. She's cute. I love Susan. Unfortunately did not finish today, but April 1st is not until uh, I think it's Tuesday? Tuesday or Monday. Tuesday. Probably gonna work a little bit more over the weekend. Make Ben's shoes fit a bit more with the other two. Change his knee pads to fit with the other two. And make some details more consistent between all three of them. And then of course draw Herbie, who I have already sketched. Over here with Reed, I've already sketched him back here, so he's good to go. I just gotta draw him bigger and then put him to the side. They look good. They look good. Maybe move just a little bit to the right. Space them out a little better. I'm off, get off to bed for me. Thank you for your stream. Take care. Thank you for watching, Ninja Link. I appreciate you. But they look good. They look good. I love them. Oh, way enough's enough, I say. This Stockholm syndrome has me screaming away. Choke, scrape inside the twisting. This Stockholm syndrome is the last of my face. I really love Reed's face that I just gave him a fucking smiley face. Actually, hold on. I don't think I've shown I don't think I've shown this. But I made a little thing over here. A little comic here. Hey Stretch, can you lock the fuck in? Yes, Benjamin. You can do that. That's the best part of having elastic abilities. You can do goofy shit like this. You can be one moment you can be and then the other moment you can be JoJo. This is also where I have J. Jonah Jameson. But yeah, let me move over here to this scene, and we'll look for someone to raid. No way out of the sick display. The Stockholm syndrome has me screaming in flames. Choke, scrape out of the twisting maze. The Stockholm syndrome is the last of my shame. Let's see, who can we raid? It's all the regular ones. We could look for someone new to raid. Oh, this person's really good. Have I rated them before? Probably, since I'm subscribed. I think I'm gonna rate this person. We might have rated them before. I am not sure, but I really love their model. It's really cute. It's really pretty. It's very space themed. Like, oh, I love space themed. You already know I love space themed. And this person is really cute and space themed, and I love it. So I think we're gonna rate this person. Not sure if I rated them before. But before that, since it's the end of the week, I have to promote my shit. My Blue Sky, where I sometimes post my art and otherwise share other people's art or make funny jokes occasionally. My YouTube VOD channel, where I upload my Twitch VODs at the end of the week so that they stay longer so that people can enjoy them. My Discord server, which we do have, not anything special to say about it other than we have it. But it is the best place for you to be notified of when I go live. If you just go into the Discord server and grab yourself the Melon Watcher role, you'll get pinged every time I go live. So that's great. Also just a nice place where the community can hang out, chat about things, and share their art. Speaking of art, my commissions on my VGen, if you like my art, it would be very much appreciated if you would give me get a commission. Since I don't have a proper job, I kind of need money. Obviously, no pressure, but if you like my art, it would be very much appreciated. But with that said, all that said, there are the raid messages, both for people who aren't subbed and for people who are. But if you don't want to use the Twitch's default emote, you can replace it with any emote you want, preferably a pop cat or popping emote. Because that's the raid message. Melon is popping. But yeah, go ahead and copy that, and I will start the raid. There we go. Do a little stretch. And a little hydrate. Good water. Good water. But that is it for today, and that is it for this week. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a good weekend. Make sure to give me all of the silly details of what you've been up to. When we come back on Monday. If you're up to something fun, please tell me about it. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure you eat food and drink water and take care of yourself. Take your meds. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you for being here. And yeah, I will be back on Monday with more art. I might keep working on the Fantastic Four art if I haven't finished it yet. But we'll see. But anyway, bye bye. Have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye. Appreciate you. Bye bye. Bye bye, everyone.